Wow. So, what are we going to talk about tonight? Tonight we are going to talk about the awakening. The awakening. Such a rich and important subject because this is happening for everything on this planet, for the Earth, for all living forms on it, and also for us. So before I am starting to talk about the awakening, as usual, I'm going to give you some updates from Thorhan. Thorhan is my contact in the Galactic Federation of Worlds. He's a military, he's a fleet commander, a mission coordinator, and I am in contact with him since I was 9 years old because he saved my life. And we kept contact and we became very close. And so his updates, nothing that he could tell me that is really mind-blowing, but just that the operations are continuing parallel on Earth and on Mars. The reptilians, Sicars, the reptilian invaders on Mars are leaving. They're nearly all left. They still have problems there with the Dark Fleet and the Earth bad corporations, but that's gonna get sorted. They're very confident. The Galactic Federation and the Earth Alliance are very, very confident. Why they are confident? Because they are really winning ground, and they've already, made agreements in the diplomatic station on Jupiter, in the atmosphere of Jupiter, a few weeks ago, to prepare new safety zones and the safety of the star system, and to prepare the future. Yes, the future. What about the future? Because now we are in the midst of the chaos. That's normal. We've all been warned. It's gonna get worse before it's gonna get better, and now we are in the worst. In the future, it is about the cooperation and the alliance of the Galactic Federation, the Andromedan Council, and the Council of Five with the Earth people, the good side of the government. Some of you call them white hats, but also with the good space programs. There are 14 countries who have a space program, and they are all involved in preparing the future. As you have been following Michael Sala from Exopolitics, he has been detailing in really, really great details the updates I've given him. We've stepped already in our future. We've stepped in it already, in our future. It's locked, pretty much. And these agreements have occurred because we know that the victory is at our doors. Remember the Yalta agreements just before the end of World War II. There were still fights. The Nazis were still fighting. But we knew, the Allies knew, that victory was there. And you know what? The same situation is happening now. Former Nazi German breakaway civilization, which was based in Antarctica, has left, has been defeated in Antarctica by the Earth Alliance. And thanks to someone in the chat, as some of you know, I'm not really putting his work in jeopardy, but those who know will name him. Thank you so much. You know who you are, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of everyone, to have disclosed to us the information and the intel from Antarctica, where you actually live and work. So here in the chat. Our hero. Now, this is for the updates. Yes, on Earth, it's really, the shit is really hitting the fan because, oh yeah, I was talking about Antarctica. The Nazis' Dark Fleet have fled Antarctica. They are fleeing Mars. They are being defeated on Mars as well. And it's kind of the same situation. The Allies just have victory on the Nazis, but then, for real, forever. That's the last. That's for real. Then that's it. That's it. That's it. And man, that's great news. So on Earth, the shit is hitting the fan. Now, the Earth Alliance has just passed another gear, faster. That's now big operations that are undergoing, that's the case, in the undergrounds. It's a bit tough, but that's war, you know. It's not all spiritual, you know. It's war, real war. People dying and stuff, you know, being destroyed, and it's really tough. It's war. It's war. And as it's war, I mean, we must all be brave and stop freaking out and just toughen up. Toughen up, because freaking out, we give consent to the enemy to control us. So stop freaking out. Toughen up. It's the moment when you stand up in your sovereignty and you just build your future. Positive. Manifest it. Build it. And don't give any more feed to the dark ones who are broadcasting mind control. To switch off the TV. Stop watching mainstream media. That's main tool of mind control. And believe in yourself. We are on the good timeline. The dark ones are very deceitful. They are trying to make you believe that it's all doomed and that you really need to be poked to survive in a society which is their order than, you know, the society they've built. But we don't want it anymore. Come on. That's it. That's gone. It's gone. If we want to build a future, we need to let go. Let go. Let go. Let it go. Let go. You know, before I get into the subject, another thing I want to say is that they want, okay, now it seems like things are not normal anymore. Great, because what was being normal? Being normal, being in the norms made by who? The baddies. That was being normal. Shut your mouth, dress with codes, behave with codes, and just feed everything we tell you to eat. And well, I mean the news and everything. Shut up and watch the news, watch the TV. That was the old normal. And anyone who wasn't fitting these norms was considered like abnormal. Like if you were starting to speak about spiritual stuff that was not in the norms of the established religion, where I live in Europe, it's the Catholic Church, which is really dominated by the bodies. The institution, not the religion, the institution, okay? Once you were talking about spiritual stuff, you are cast out of the society and being considered as a threat, okay? But when you look at things from another perspective, what we would consider as normal, like, but not regarding to norms, like the real reality and the real state of being. It's been out of these norms. It's been who we are. Powerful spiritual beings with an amazing capacity to imagine, to create, to invent, to build, to create a future, to connect with higher realms of spirituality interdimensionally. And that's who we are. And that's not in their norms. So that's the real stuff. And being in their old norms of the bodies, that means not being us, not being real. So let us be real. Let us embrace who we really are. Who are we? You know inside who you are. You know it. You know who you are inside. And to discover who you are inside, you need to wake up. You need to wake up.